welcome to my channel. This being the Ramzan season, I have come up with an awesome recipe for you all, which is nothing but the Hyderabadi Vegetable Dum Biryani. So let's quickly get started. Now for the pre-preparation, I have taken 2 big sized onions sliced like this, 1 cup of green peas, 1 big tomato and some vegetables. Here I have taken 1 cup of carrot, beans, potato, brinjal and cauliflower, which I have already cleaned and washed. They are all of equal quantities, same 1 cup. For the masala, I have taken a handful of coriander leaves, pudina leaves, 7 to 8 garlic pods, few ginger and some green chilies. And for the masalas, I have taken these whole garam masalas, which is bay leaf, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, pepper, maize flour and star anise. I have also soaked here 2 cups of basmati rice. It's been soaking about for an hour now. And some curd for the biryani and also for the raita. I've already cut some vegetables here for the raita as well. So let's get started with the preparation. So the step 1 is to cook the basmati rice. I am adding all these whole garam masalas into the water. Let it come to a boil. So simultaneously, we are also going to fry all these vegetables, starting with onion. Here I have taken 2 big sized onions. 1 onion I will be deep frying and 1 onion I will be sauteing. So half of this quantity I am going to add this in the oil for deep frying. While the onion is being fried, the water has started to boil. So to this, I am going to add the basmati rice. The quality of basmati rice is very important for a biryani. I am using the Dawat green color packet basmati rice and I find this as the best. I am adding some salt to this, giving it a mix. The onions are now nice, crispy and brown. I am taking them out and putting it in a colander to strain the excess oil. Next, I am going to fry all these vegetables one by one separately. The reason being, each vegetable has a different cooking temperature. So ensure that you fry them separately only. So next I am adding the cauliflower here. The cauliflower is nice and brown and the cauliflower is done. I am transferring this to a colander. Next I am adding the potatoes. Biryani requires lot of time and patience. If you want to have a same restaurant-like, flavorful, tasty biryani, then you need to be patient enough to follow this elaborate procedure. Now you can see the potatoes are done. I'm transferring this to a colander. Next I am adding the brinjal. The brinjal is getting fried. I think the rice is done. Yes, the rice is done. The water has completely evaporated down. So I'm going to put off the stove. Now for the masala, I'm going to grind all these ingredients. Garlic, ginger, green chilies, coriander and pudina. I'm going to make this into a fine paste. Now the brinjal is done. The beans. Be careful that it may slightly splash on you, so be very careful. Now the beans is also done. Now the next I'm adding carrots for the frying. Now the carrots are done. Now the last item is green peas. Be very careful, it splashes. So as soon as you put it, you immediately cover it with a lid. Now the green peas is also done. So now the fried vegetables are ready, the rice is ready, fried onions are ready, the green masala paste is ready, and for sauteing we'll be using this. Now you can see here that because of putting this in a colander, so much of excess oil has been removed. So please ensure that you do this because we are deep frying the vegetables and it is very important to strain this excess oil. Now heat a pan and I am reusing the same oil as this oil has all the vegetable flavors in it. Once the oil is nice and hot, I am adding the sliced onions. Now we are sauteing this onion. We have used one onion for deep frying and one onion for sauteing. Now the onion has turned brown, slightly brown. I am adding the tomatoes. Cook the tomatoes until they become soft and mushy. While the tomatoes are being cooked, add some salt, some turmeric powder and some red chili powder. Give it a good mix. Now the tomatoes have become soft and mushy. To this I am adding a teaspoon of homemade garam masala powder. I am also adding the ground green masala to this. I added some water into the mixie jar and I'm adding it to this. I'm adding 4 tablespoons of curd, giving it a good mix. Now you can see that the gravy has become little thick and also has started oozing out oil. At this point of time, I am adding all the fried vegetables to this. Giving it a good mix. Cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes and after that we can put off the stove. Now the masala is ready. The rice and the fried onions were ready earlier. Please check the salt level in this because we had added salt only for the vegetables here separately and salt separate for the rice. Now, to put together the biryani, I am heating a pan with some ghee. Now the ghee is nice and hot. To this, I am adding some cashew nuts. I'm adding some raisins. Now I am adding the fried cashews and the raisins to this masala. Now in the same pan I am going to add half of this rice. I am removing these whole garam masalas from this. Now I am adding some fried onions to this. And some fresh pudina leaves to this. Now this is the first layer. For the second layer I am going to add the entire masala to this. And spreading it well. Now for the third layer I am going to put the balance rice into this. Now after the third layer I am adding the balance fried onions and the fresh pudina leaves. I am spreading it well. Now I am using some food color. I am adding a pinch of color to milk. I am giving it a mix. Now to give some color for the biryani, I am making some 4 holes like this and I am pouring this color mixture into this. I am closing the hole and I am covering this with a tight lid. Now keep the flame in high because the milk that we have added may make the bottom layer little soggy. Hence, please keep the flame on high for 3 minutes and put it off. Now for the vegetable raita, I already have the cut onions, cucumber, tomato and some fresh coriander along with some curd. To this I am adding some salt. I am adding some sugar, adding the curd, and going to give it a good mix. Now the raita is ready and it is about 3-4 minutes now. I am putting off the flame and let the biryani set for about half an hour as it is untouched. Now the raita and the biryani is ready. It smells awesome. Always cut the biryani and then serve. You may choose to eat this with any kind of raita of your choice, bundi raita or any other type of raita. So do try this recipe, do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Happy Ramzan to everybody. Thank you.